The testing capacity per day as of 4 days ago was 171 per day. According to the medical department, once all these TrueNet machines are installed, in another 5 or 7 days, the testing capacity of the state will increase from 171 to 800 testing capacities per day. A total amount of 24 crores, 84 lakhs and 86,000 has been dispersed till date. Government of Nagaland has spent the most number of money in supporting our students and working persons outside. Further, the government will publish the list of all the beneficiaries and the amount given to them in the next few days. And that list will also be available in the website. The entire state, total quarantine facility that we have as of today is 238 quarantine centers. The total number of beds available is 13,008 number of beds available. And this is as on 7 June 2020. It will be available on the website as well. So in terms of the number of people who are coming and the number of people who have already completed their 14 days mandatory quarantine period, there will be an adjustment, and there will be some going out, some coming in, so that there is no confusion. There were some doubts which were coming, which were being asked to the government through various administrative heads whether we have enough capacity. So the capacity is not that if 12,000 come, they will be housed at one go. So they are coming in batches. So our learning experience in the past 2 months has enabled us to address the various management issues, and our district administrators are also working 24/7 to address these issues. Entire country, Nagaland ranks on the top 5 in terms of as the strictest quarantine protocols being imposed on our returnees, and this is because we were ramping up our facilities, our testing capacities in the lockdown period. As you all know, another information I want to give you is that 7 TrueNet machines have come, and they have been, I think media has already highlighted the distribution of the TrueNet in various districts. 15 more are coming in a few days time. So once in a week's time, all the TrueNet machines are installed along with the BSL lab that we already have, and already it's being used for testing. The testing capacity per day as of 4 days ago was 171 per day. According to the medical department, once all these TrueNet machines are installed, in another 5 or 7 days, the testing capacity of the state will increase from 171 to 800 testing capacities per day, 820, sorry. And that will greatly ease the state's capacity to ensure that all the district COVID hospitals will be able to test the returnees, and later on anyone who is willing to get themselves tested in their own district. So that is one of the positive news, as our minister has already stated. 8 has been retested negative, which means to say they have they've been, I mean, I'll leave that to the doctor, but already today in the media we have seen that quarantine facility rules and regulations have been published. This, as our minister has said, is to respond to the various challenges we have had. One of the clarifications that I would like to make is that a lot of people are asking us about the SOPs. See, the main framework and the policy structure remains the same. There are certain changes or certain SOP reviews which are done to respond to current and unforeseen challenges. So it does not mean that we have changed the entire SOP. SOP review is done with every occasion, every situation. SOPs are meant to respond to challenges, and it cannot be static. It's a dynamic document. There is already a strategic committee on economic affairs headed by the Honorable Chief Minister. There is also a core group headed by Additional Chief Secretary and Development Commissioner who would submit strategies after consultation and proper homework for strengthening of economy vis-a-vis the pandemic lockdown economic challenges. So these are the two committees which exist and which have been having several rounds of discussion and assessment of the situation in Nagaland.